trying to convert people. Now you'll notice that these people, these types of Christians, you'll notice that they have one benefit and two goals to their trying to convert people to all of their so-called experiences. The benefit they have is that a great many of them get paid to go around to churches and other Christian gatherings and tell their nonsense. Okay, they get paid to do it. I'm not saying that all of them get paid to do it, but there are quite a few who do. And they also realize that going into the Christian church, going to Christian gatherings, and telling these stories of theirs, they know that it's a good. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to try to scare you. They're going to tell you how horrible their life was when they were in this path. They're going to tell you all these horrible things that happened to them, all these horrible things they saw, and so on and so forth. They're going to scare you. They're going to try to scare the daylights out of you. Why do they do this? Because they know that if they can scare you, they can sway you. Their second goal is to convert you. Once the first goal is accomplished, then they can move to try to convert you.
Hey, I don't know you, Prince something, Prince Lord Chris. I don't know you. I actually came across this video because I subscribed to Sister Sunshine, and I enjoy her videos a great deal. And as a person, I like her videos. I think she has a lot of spunk, and I enjoy her videos. I think she's comes off very strong and exacting, and she's very articulate, and I think she is a good representation. And I didn't watch the rest of her videos pertaining to this subject, and so I don't know everything about it, but I did get the last video, and she changed the whole style of the video. It was really nice. I did listen to your video, and I guess this is a response to this. And so I didn't listen to everything Sister Sunshine said. I just saw that one last video that was very graphic and very graphical, and it was done up very nicely. And so I just wanted to say, because after listening to your video, I was, I don't want to get into a big drama or anything. Yes, I believe in Christ, and I believe He is the way, the truth, and the life. The way, the truth, and the life. And so, but as far as there's a number of things that you said that caught my attention, so I wanted to just bring this up to you. One is that I happen to currently know, now I've known other people from the past who have been in the occult, and as you said, they might have bought some tarot cards, they might have read a horoscope, they might have threw a cloak on their back. That's not what these people told me. They saw things, they experienced things happened to them. They've seen sacrificial. I won't want to go into that because I haven't seen I don't recall exactly what they said it was, so I'm not going to go into it. And I don't mean to fearmonger or anything, but they've seen possession. They've seen things. They studied that kind of stuff, and they were very astute. And I tell you something, they're the most, now that they're out of it, the reason why they're my friends is because they are so astute with their Christianity. One of them happened to be a Jewish guy too. So he was part of the Jewish faith and actually is a Christian now, but he had first dabbled. He's a Jewish person that was in the occult that came out to Christianity. And so his understanding of Christianity, I can ask him historically about different ceremonies, rituals, and different things in the Mosaic law, the Noahic, I don't know how to say it right, the Mosaic law, the Noahic covenant, or the Noah, and he understands the different his knowledge of this is amazing and it's inspirational. And so he was the same way when it came to the occult. And so he's one of the best Christians as far as understanding the different relationships and the historical facts. And I think that is one of the things that a lot of people, it's such a big misgiving because they think that Christians are just some base level irate. Some people are attracted to the occult for the reasons of the science of it, and there's so much science in the Noahic covenant and the Mosaic, the Moses covenant, and the different covenants, the Abrahamic. I don't know the name, how to pronounce it. The Abrahamic covenant. Those are different covenants. Christ was a covenant. But there's laws and letters and information, and there's all kind of rituals and things of that sort that were very science-based, structural. And so there's an extreme amount of order and hierarchy and things like that to Christianity. And so even Christ, he always talked about hierarchy, order, and different levels of this. I mean, it's, so to say that, these guys have no agenda. I mean, these guys could, they did things, they knew different things about using spiritual powers. And so nobody, as a Christian, I am no way in the world am I doubting that stuff is real, But to me, personally, that if the occult or, Satan, Lucifer, the devil, whatever you want to call it, if that is real, then, or if it's based on anything that has to do with God, or as God we understand him through Christianity, and then if that's the reference, then it automatically says his end is written. It's obvious who is the winning hand here. So to me, logistically, if you're going to if I ever talk to a young person about it, it's like, why would you be on the losing team? It's just that simple to me. It's very simple and plain. I mean, I don't doubt for 1 second that it says in the Bible that the devil is going around like a roaring lion to see if he's the devourer. I mean, the basis on this stuff, which is the basis on it, if you have anything to do, if it has anything to do with anything that has to do with the Bible, if that's the person you're talking about, his intentions are real. And so, and he does not mean, it says the devil would like to sift you like wheat. There's the things that we relate to are the tools of that. It's like drugs, sometimes sex, things like that when not done in the right order, or it can cause serious damage. If you go around screwing anybody you feel like it, or fornicating, adultery, or whatever, you can get disease and die, and that's evil. I mean, it's really, I'm not even going like in any spiritual essence of it. Why would you want to bother with that? Is my what's the payment plan of it? What's the reward of it? What's the benefit to it? It just doesn't pan out for me. So, I would never try to, to manipulate people with fear and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that they told me, these guys scared me, but they were really into this stuff, and so I don't see how you could ever, I don't doubt that there are people who are doing it for economic reasons and stuff like that, but that has nothing to do with the heart of Christianity. And another thing I want to say, I don't know where you get your information from, but I don't know how you derive this information, but it says in the Bible, if you follow, Christ said, if you follow me, you will be persecuted. If you follow me, the afflictions of the righteous are many. So I don't know what a benefit plan you're talking about. Yeah, there are blessings when it comes to God, but I was seeing, I was like really recently, I don't know what they said, but yeah, you get blessed, but people start envying and hating you. You'll lose your family members. There's persecution. They'll turn your back. I mean, what's his name? Joseph got tossed in the well by his brothers. Said he got eaten. I mean, my point is that, and I know this is starting to get long, but I just don't agree with your reference. And the worst of all, that I don't agree with what you do, is you're saying, don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. Oh, don't listen to them. Don't talk. It's like, you're telling them to be one-sided. You're telling them not to get the whole story. Oh, just don't talk to them. It's like ignorance is bliss, kind of thing. And they always say that Christians are non-thinking people or automatons or whatever. But, when you're telling somebody, well, you don't want to listen to them, don't listen to the other story, don't ever talk to them, only talk to somebody who can influence you. To me, that's just poor politics, It's just... very, very poor to say, oh, don't get the full story, deal with a half a deck, whatever. I mean, it's just, to say, don't talk to them. You said that several times in the video. And if that's your reason, don't talk to them. I'm like, go, the best way I'll say the best way you want to learn about God is start dealing with the devil worshipers. God, if the devil is real, then darn sure you can best believe God is real. And so the only reason why these guys told me anything about it is because they told me how Christ had saved them from that lifestyle and the danger that they put their lives and their souls in. Because that's what the devil wants from you. He wants your soul. He wants to destroy you. It says right in the beginning, between Job, what have you been doing? God asked him, what have you been doing? So I've been going back and forth through the earth, looking who I can destroy, who I can devour, some people, want to be with the devil because he can, he offered Christ all the kingdoms and all the nations and everything because it's his to give at the time, and some people want that. So some people consciously know, so I don't even understand your thing of saying don't talk to them. It is educated that the devil will give you material worth in a minute to steal your soul, everybody knows that, Anyway, God bless you. Love you all.